Hi and welcome back to the Orange Counter. Today, I'm making one of my quick comfort meals, Gizzard stew served with rice. This is one of those meals I make when I'm hungry and I just want something simple, comforting and satisfying. Let's get started. These are the ingredients I'll be using today: red habanero peppers, onions, garlic, and ginger. I'll also be using a little tomato paste for the stew. And of course, our main ingredient, gizzards. I started by adding the gizzard into a saucepan. I then added in a little bit of salt for the seasoning. Then I went ahead and added my chicken seasoning. I'm using Remy chicken, but you can use any brand you prefer. For steaming the gizzard, I blended green peppers, onions, garlic, and ginger. I added that to the pot, covered it, and allowed the gizzard to steam until it was tender. Once the gizzard was ready, I moved on to the stew. I heated oil in a saucepan. This is the same oil I used to fry the gizzard. I added rosemary and bay leaves, and then let them fry briefly to release their fragrance. Next, I added the tomato paste, stirred, and allowed it fry properly. After frying the tomato paste, I went in and added my chopped onions and let them cook for a few minutes. I added my blended mixture: red habanero peppers, onions, garlic, and ginger, blended with the stock from the steamed gizzard. I stirred everything together, covered the pot, and let it fry until the raw taste cooked out. Once most of the water had reduced, I added my seasoning cube and stirred it together. Now it's time to add the fried gizzard into the stew and allow everything to cook together for a few minutes. At this stage, I added a little chopped onions for extra texture, the crunch, yeah. And of course, my signature touch, crushed green peppers. If you've watched my videos before, you already know I almost always add this. I just let the stew simmer gently until everything came together nicely. I served the gizzard stew with rice and added one boiled egg on the side. Before I end this video, I want to share something with you. The orange counter will always be your place for comforting meals like this, but going forward, I want us to try something new as well. I'll be experimenting with foods from different parts of the world, things I've never cooked before, and sometimes things I've never tasted before. We'll be learning together, and that's part of the fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!